Welcome to March Malcontent. Our first match is going to be Mii Brawler against Kirby. As a reminder for anyone who may have forgotten, for these next following matches, if you lose, you are not in the running anymore. So this is final elimination. You need to win to have a chance at getting one of the last 4 spots into the tournament. We have more spots than Amiibo. Not everyone's going to be able to make the cut. Kirby going for a spike against an opponent that's not there, managing to kill Mii Brawler anyway. Mii Brawler gets a kill back, bringing us back to the days of Smash 4 where everyone has 2 stocks. Kirby really likes orbiting around Mii Brawler. He hasn't been hitting a lot of his moves though. I know now he just started hitting a whole bunch of them. Mii Brawler kept his jump through all that. Kirby Classic still going for those down air to presumably down smash combos he seems to like so much. A clash, Mii Brawler wins that interaction though. Mii Brawler flip kicking out of danger, saving his life. Mii Brawler usually hits harder and just deals more knockback than Kirby, putting Kirby, a lightweight character. Never mind, he's actually doing really well right now, getting a kill off of Mii Brawler. Mii Brawler, you can tell, just remembered what his side B does. Tried to use it 3 times in a row. Not being able to deal with that first hit of Kirby's forward air. Tries to go off stage, risky proposition. It's already gotten him killed once. Hits Kirby with a very pinnacle flip kick and gets a forward smash kill, only putting Mii Brawler 40% behind. 67% behind. 80% behind. This might be a very quick game. Mii Brawler did not keep his jump. That means Kirby Classic has a chance of making it into the tournament. For our second match of the video, we have Marth against Greninja, the blue anime sword fighters. Greninja doesn't really have a sword, but he pulls out like these water knife things? Yeah, those things. They actually look more like kunai now that I'm looking at them closer. Grabbing the ledge, making sure to not get hit by Marth's forward smash. Up airing past the ledge. That's something you can do on this stage, Spiral Mountain, since there's an extra ledge down there. It's a little surprising how much just having that ledge changes how you play on this stage. And without hazards on, the stage isn't even going to be rotating, so it stays like this for basically the whole match. The platforms come in and out just a little bit. Marth gets hit by the Hydro Pump, he's not going to be able to make it back to the ledge. Playing in the kill box. Now they're back up to the normal stage. Marth makes it back, his recovery hitting Greninja. Dolphin Slash has the tendency of doing that, because of course the way they hold the sword is upwards and diagonal, which means that if someone's hanging out at the ledge, they're probably getting hit. Marth getting a good retreating attack to the lower ledge from the upper ledge. It feels a little weird to call it that. using down smash. The second hit was too slow to hit Greninja. Well, forward smash to the left probably, well, it would have been faster, and it probably could have actually hit Greninja. Greninja going for a drag down grab. Unable to get it, but I appreciate the hustle. Marth smacking Greninja out of disadvantage. Able to regain his footing with it. Gets hit by an up smash. It's not quite enough to get. Second up smash will kill. It's the second up smash that gets ya. Marth in a pretty bad position, and there's a taunt, which instantly does not garner you the favor of the commentator. It's just so indicative of so many other, well, potential problems. I don't mean to treat it like it's a disability, but it usually when an amiibo taunts, it means that they're not doing something else. Greninja's Hydro Pump is enough for him to make it back, even though he got down tilted at the ledge. Greninja getting a whole bunch of techs on this wall here. Getting a charge forward smash on Marth. That's going to seal the deal. Greninja, without even losing a life, has earned the right to fight for another day. Marth is out of here. Jigglypuff against Wii Fit Trainer. Two characters who very much excel in the air off stage. Jigglypuff with first blood, getting a raw, unfiltered up smash. Wii Fit Trainer barely able to retaliate. Does get a down throw up smash combo though. Especially crucial on a character like Jigglypuff, who, as the second lightest character in the game, cannot afford to take any more hits than she has to. Wii Fit Trainer getting kicked in the face mid-monologue. Getting another throw combo on Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff really doesn't seem to be avoiding these that well. Not able to connect the dash attack. Wii Fit Trainer's going to charge up a Sun Salutation. Going to be pretty deadly against Jigglypuff, who lands a rest. Alright, Jigglypuff gets forward smash for it, but not as a direct relation even. Jigglypuff had a chance to avoid getting hit. Jigglypuff goes for a Sing, gets smacked out of it. It is something to know, Sing is not instantaneous, the hitbox isn't huge at first, and if the opponent is airborne, they can't even be put to sleep. When Hero was added, everyone thought Jigglypuff might be buffed because one of Hero's spells, Snooze, will actually put enemies to sleep in the air. So everyone thought, oh, well, they're going to add that functionality to Jigglypuff. They didn't. Saddest part, too, is that it might not have been broken on Jigglypuff. Getting down smashed at the ledge is not good for your health. Putting Jigglypuff A-stock behind. Getting hit by a lot of these forward airs. Getting spiked on stage. Jigglypuff at least learned how to land. This is not looking good for Jigglypuff right now. Looking great for Wii Fit Trainer, who has been doing amazing despite getting killed first by a random rest. Well, random, it hit. Percentages are basically equal, which is basically not equal for Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff will not be making it into a Polanger. Lucario against Corrin. Alright, we're on a 3-platform stage. the Yoshi's story stage does have a little bit lower blast zones. Actually, it's opposite. The stage is lower compared to the blast zone. Basically, just don't go too far under stage. You'll die quicker than you'll expect. Side blast zones are a little closer than a lot of other stages. Basically, the stage is just a little smaller than you'd expect. Corrin with the taunt, you know we don't like to... Corrin with the second taunt, you know we really don't like to see that. That is the kind of gameplay that gets you into... This part of the tournament does not have a specific name. However, it is comprised of amiibo who've lost, I think, 3 matches so far. To the point where anyone who doesn't win is just gonna have to get... Not kicked out, but they're not making it into the tournament this year. They're gonna have to try for next year. Lucario is loving these forward airs. Getting hit by the kick that comes after the pin? Keeping Corrin off stage though. Corrin's not feeling that, getting right back onto stage, using a lot of down airs counter that's not going to hit anyone. More down airs on stage. Corrin's winning, but I can question her tactics. Getting hit with the projectile of Lucario's side B, you don't see that as much. Even though the projectile is so much more range than the grab hitbox, especially with Aura. Lucario getting Corrin with the counter. Corrin is taunting just so much. It's going to be really hard to train out. I don't remember it ever being this egregious. Getting a trade on the platform. Lucario being more dangerous. High percent. That's how Lucario works. Back air off the top platform is not enough to kill Corrin. Corrin down airs to her own death. That is going to be enough to kill Corrin. Lucario footstools Corrin to avoid getting hit by the giant skewer hitbox. And the chainsaw, which is also very devastating because usually the chainsaw leads into the giant skewer hitbox. Lucario intercepting the tech roll. Corrin's in a really dangerous spot. Up smash off the top ledge will definitely kill someone. Corrin really struggling this stock, getting killed by Lucario again. Corrin's second stock was essentially useless. Especially since she keeps hitting all these combo moves and never any follow-ups. Forward air, that's not going to kill. Forward throw. Forward air probably would kill, but Corrin's just not using it. Getting a trade, Lucario barely living. That's really bad for Corrin. Making it back center stage, getting hit by a back air. This last stock is going to determine a lot. Well, it's going to determine the whole match, I guess. Corrin keeps shielding these up smashes while on the platform. I guess Lucario's going to keep going for him, maybe hoping for a shield poke. Re-grabbing the ledge, pretty dangerous. Does not get punished for it. Gets a 2 forward smashes. I can't believe that worked. Corrin re-grabbing the ledge, just to prove that she could like Lucario did. Lucario's going for a whole bunch of smash attacks now. If it wasn't working so well, I'd say that's not the best of ideas. The up beyond a stage is just going to get you punished for that. Down airing, but not off the stage, which means that Corrin gets to live. 3 up airs in a row from Lucario, though, not something you want in your morning. Down on the platform, barely hitting Lucario, which is good for Corrin because it means she avoids a punish, which would probably be lethal. The kick almost killing Lucario, but not quite. Lucario really throwing out these smash attacks. Now is kind of the time to be doing that. Not able to catch Corrin's landing with yet another forward air or up air. Aerial side B. That's usually not done because it just doesn't grab people. Corrin did not follow that up with a back air, which probably would have killed Lucario. Both players at effectively kill percent. Not able to get the counter to hit the second time. Getting footstool. That's how it ends. That's so tragic. Corrin may possibly participate in the tournament this year. Wario against Shulk, fighting for their lives. Loser doesn't get to be seen again this season. Winner, maybe. More news at 10. We're going to be playing on Skyloft. I think this is actually to Wario's advantage because his bike lets him recover so far under the stage. Also, he is beating the crap out of Shulk, so it's especially to his advantage. Getting the first stock, only taking 5%, now it's 0.7%. Advantage Wario. Wario is just hitting all of his moves against Shulk. I don't know what to say. This is like when you see a very good player play against someone who's new at the game, doesn't know how to hit any of their moves, all they know is that they're getting destroyed. Wario taking 2 stocks, only taking... Okay, now it's 20%, but with auto heal it's going to be less. Shulk has to really change things up if he wants any chance of competing this year. Which is something I've decided that all the amiibos should want. We're basically personifying these AI. AI here being used in the older version of the term. With all the AIs coming out nowadays, it's a little different. Okay, Shulk managing to get a kill on Wario. It's a little different how the word can be used. Maybe I should just start going to CPU instead. That might be less confusing for some people. Because there is not a large computer bank housed in the deep Illinois swamp that powers these amiibos' decision. It's just the raw computing power of my Nintendo Switch. Wario using the thing I talked about earlier to land a waft onto Shulk. High hopes for Wario in the future. Next up, we've got Sheik versus King Dedede, with the world to win. We're going to be on the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 stage. Yes, that's the stage talking. I believe his name is Gramps. Playing down in the clouds. King Dedede should be able to make that back. King Dedede, being a large character, is going to make it easier for Sheik to juggle him. However, King Dedede having a large hammer is going to make it pretty easy for him to get the kills. And Sheik is a very light character, so she doesn't need to be hit as much. I'll pull back the curtain a little bit here and say that when I was training King Dedede, retraining King Dedede from last year, for a part of the training I realized that learning was off, which was, of course, unfortunate to see. However, once I turned it on and I started training him again, which as a benchmark I usually compare them to other amiibo, King Dedede won like 5 matches in a row, which was especially strange because in the tournament he had lost 3 or 4 in a row. So he might just be a very hit-or-miss character. Some years he's done great. Last year he did not do great. Currently in the preseason he's not doing great. And there hasn't been too much that's changed. I mean, already you can see in this match he's not doing too bad. Neutral air to up air combo from King Dedede. See, that's the sort of thing that I guess if it just fails, gets him punished really hard. Sheik down airing into that up smash. That's such a bad idea. And now Sheik is struggling to be able to kill King Dedede. Sheik is struggling to live. Gets a drag down, not able to get the second one. It's a shame because she tried to combo the second one into a forward smash. Sheik just is not killing King Dedede quick enough. Trying to use a grenade from across the map, I mean. Getting a couple up airs off of King Dedede. But getting hit by too many of these charged smashes, and Sheik is now dead. Alright, Sheik's out. King Dedede maybe in. And for the final match of this set, we have Lucina against Banjo. After this set, we're going to have 5 more matches. Well, the next set after this will have 5 more matches. Because you may not have been counting, but we have 10 amiibo remaining and 4 spots left. So everyone's going to have 1 more match with the same idea that if you lose, you do not make it into the tournament. If you win, you may potentially make it into the tournament. After that, we're going to have a 5-man free-for-all. First one out doesn't make it in, and that will be all 64 slots we need to have filled. I'll recap right before that happens, so you don't need to memorize the future or anything. But just know for now that this is not the final match of March Malcontent. Winning here does not guarantee you a spot in the tournament. It does, however, well, first of all, losing brings your odds down to 0. So if you lose, you can't make it in. But if you win, your odds are pretty good. 4 out of 5, even. Nope, sorry, if you win this, your odds are just a little bit under 50%. 4 out of 10, so I guess that's 40%. If you win this, you have a 40% chance of making it into the tournament. Throwing some eggs off stage at Lucina. Lucina avoiding all 3 eggs. Does not want any omelets. Knows to throw the grenade before it explodes. It's impressive behavior from the Dolphin Slash from the ground is going to kill Banjo. Getting hit off stage by the Dolphin Slash. That's a little peculiar. Up tilt barely not enough to kill Lucina. Banjo tries to catch the grenade, but the fuse was too short. It was going to explode. Lucina stuck with the grenade, almost gets comboed for it. That is the thing. Sometimes the amiibo will go after items, even if they shouldn't. Only recently have people innovated ways to try to get amiibos to do that less. Banjo struggling to land a hit on Lucina, let alone a kill. Maybe a good time to start spamming a couple Wonder Wings? Banjo using Wonder Wing to go 2.5 inches to the ledge. My shame is immeasurable. Trying for another Wonder Wing, but getting grabbed out of it. It is something to know about Wonder Wing. It's not immune to being grabbed. And also, in the initial part of the animation, Banjo is not yet invincible, So he can be hit by basically anything. Grabs being the most consistent, because if he does enter the invincibility phase, you can still grab him out of it. It's weird, it is invincibility because it goes through everything. However, you can get grabbed out of it. So I guess we are starting to enter the Street Fighter levels of moves that are invincible to everything except for one thing sort of deal. Catching Lucina off stage with that up air, retreating to center stage with Wonder Wing. Doing some fun movement tech at the ledge to try to mess up Lucina. Unfortunately for Banjo, Lucina is a CPU, unable to be mind-gamed. After having such a slow first kill, Banjo's doing a lot better this stock. Grabbing the ledge, getting hit by a forward air though. Wonder Winging back to the stage, he had to there. Air dodge might not have grabbed the ledge. Air dodging through Lucina's edge guard. Getting killed by an up tilt on the platform. I don't think the platform part of that mattered. Lucina is a computer, so she's going to be mashing out of those down throws a lot faster than you'd see any human. Although there are some people who have dedicated themselves to mashing out of that kind of down throw. They can mash out pretty fast. Banjo's gonna be able to make it back, but he's gonna have to sacrifice a Wonder Wing to do it. Did not have ledge invincibility there. Gimping Lucina with the shock jump pad though. Banjo's only 80% behind. It's not impossible to make up. Okay, getting hit by an up smash is not how you do that though. Trying to catch Lucina's landing. Lucina staying on the ledge, using the invincibility to go through the falling shock jump pad. Now Lucina's up to 65. This is a lot closer of a match than Banjo down airing by the ledge, killing himself. Ah! Why must the amiibo do this? And for the last match of this video, we have Wii Fit Trainer against Corrin. That's right, we finished the previous set of matches. So now, whoever loses this match, not making it into the tournament, whoever wins has very good odds. 80% odds of making it in. Statistically, this doesn't include, you know, any amiibo characteristics or anything. Wii Fit Trainer with a ledge trump on Corrin. Up air through the platform is going to be able to hit Corrin. Charging a down smash, not going to be able to hit it. Does not down air past the ledge, which is the new standard, apparently. Getting hit by the Sun Salutation. Corrin's going to be able to make it back. The recovery is pretty far-reaching. Hits a little bit harder than you'd think, too. Compared to Wii Fit Trainer, who has, you know, hula hoop. Down tilt at the ledge. That's going to kill Corrin. Soccer ball just for disrespect. I guess it secures the kill. Rolling through the forward smash. Pretty good move on Wii Fit Trainer's part there. Grabbing the wrong way, gets a jab combo for it. Ledge trumping, gonna start playing off stage. Everyone makes it back to the stage successfully. Re-grab, dangerous against a character with a spike, or a character with a strong enough back air that they can just run off the ledge and hit you with. You can actually dash and then cancel which direction you're facing to try to hit someone with a forward air instead. It is entirely viable, just a little bit harder to pull off. Well, a little harder and also a little bit slower because you have to jump first. And at this day and age, I feel like most people just try to get off the ledge as soon as possible so that they don't get killed by stuff like that. It means that a lot of techniques like that just have a harder time of... that you'll have a harder time of getting them to work. Corrin charges that forward smash for too long, gets up smashed for it. In Smash Ultimate, there isn't the smash attack charging penalty that makes you take more knockback, but you still take the normal amount of knockback. And that was enough to kill Corrin. Wii Fit Trainer almost ending Corrin's career there. Did not get the spike of the side B hitbox. However, it probably would have guaranteed the match. Wii Fit Trainer rolling through a forward smash again. Corrin's had a hard time getting that to hit, even though it's so long. And Corrin dies off the side of the screen. Corrin will not be moving on.
That was a great workout.
Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Next time, we will finally have the last episode before the tournament.